because he is working for us right now as we speak. Thankfully, this county and this state has a wealth of conservative people. So I'd like to welcome Mr. William Allen. It's my fault, I'm still learning to read also, with the John Locke Foundation.
Good evening, and thank you so much for this invitation. I guess the cat is out of the bag now. No, I'm not your state auditor. I'm William Allen with the John Locke Foundation. Give you a little background. Kind of did things in reverse in life. I was in law enforcement for 20 years, right down the road in your neighbor Apex. And at age 30, I decided, hey, this would be a great idea to take a leave of absence, join the United States Marine Corps. Yeah, that was a rude awakening for 12 weeks at an island I don't recommend for those who are weak and faint of heart, called Paris Island. However, I learned a lot of great and valuable things down there that helped me become an even better productive member in society here in North Carolina, and love this state, grew up here, and love this country as well. After I left law enforcement after 20 years, I was like, well, what else can I check off? I want to go back to college and get my degree. So I went to Liberty University online and graduated from the Helm School of Government with a degree in political science. I'm going to brag a minute. I have a daughter who just recently graduated from my alma mater, now hers. So she did a great job after college, which is unheard of. So I'm very proud of her, and yes, I am a little biased. I started at John Locke 4 years ago this January as a little old intern, not knowing exactly how I wanted to proceed with that college degree. They gave me a great opportunity, and I took advantage of it. After the last few years had passed, I was in grassroots outreach, and Donald Bryson, our CEO, knew that I, from day one, said, I want to go lobby for the John Locke Foundation. Well, what is that little thing they always say, be careful what you ask for? So after we registered with the Secretary of State, we have been spending a lot of time on Jones Street, and this is what we're going to lead in with y'all tonight. We have been very successful up to date with several policies that were of interest to Locke that will positively affect North Carolinians' lives. One of those is the energy bill that Treasurer Briner brought up. It has gone through the Senate House, and now we're just waiting to see if it gets a signature. So I can't comment any further on that. We'll have to wait and see. Another one is the RAINS Act. We're very proud of that. That'll give the legislature more transparency and leeway to look at how the money is spent in each department. One thing that really is not only professionally important to me, but personally, is con law. For those who don't know what that stands for, it's Certificate of Need. The John Locke Foundation wholeheartedly supports a full repeal of that. And I can tell you a personal story of why I think that's a great idea. In early March, my father was rushed to the hospital. He'll be 87 in January. And we live in Johnston County in Clayton. And so we have had the luxury of having a hospital only a mile from my house, a few from Dad's, but either way, it's a lot closer than us having to go to Smithfield or Raleigh for that matter. Dad was in the ER for 24 hours. They finally decided, oh, well, we're going to send you to Smithfield. And the reason he got sent to Smithfield, which I know is only 12 miles, but a lot can happen within 12 miles. A lot can happen within 2 miles of your home as well. You just don't know out here on these roads. Well, he was there for 2 days and then was released. And the reason he was transported, and is the reason why I'm big on getting con law repealed and doing my due diligence with our legislature, is because they didn't have any rooms. Con law is just not about not having enough rooms in our hospitals. What it's going to affect is not only going to affect and has affected metropolitan areas like Charlotte, Triad, and even Raleigh, but it's hitting the rural communities real hard. because the Department of Health and Human Services has a little group, if you will, that can go and say, yes, you may add 50 rooms to your hospital. You can't even set up a hospital here. So there is a big issue with that. I mean, we're all about free markets and competition. That helps drive down prices. And right now, where the healthcare is, it's not cheap. It's not. And one of the ways for us to do that is to get our legislature, and I've been lobbying like crazy for this, is to get this fully repealed. Now, one thing that we have for a backup plan would be, hey, we're okay if you want your certificate of need, but how about if you get a use it or lose it? Because the hospital can hold on to that certificate of need for as long as they want. And they do not have to use it. So who does that eventually hurt in the long run? My family? Your family? I hope not. But in the long run, exactly, who does it help? That's a full question, I think we know. But nonetheless, you know, it's one of those big things that I took it very personally when I was assigned different policies to lobby that legislature, and then when March came, I was, you know, hell-bent on making sure, doing whatever I could to do that. So those are some, you know, some items that we have had some successes so far, and some we're still fighting. NC Innovation is another item we're trying to lobby hard to get rid of. We don't think that it's fair that your hard-earned taxpayer money should be spent as a slush fund for venture capitalists to decide on what throws against the wall, we'll stick it, we'll use it. Well, how many failures have they had, and how much tax money has actually been spent already for that? So we're trying hard to try and get that as well. And the last item that we're really big on is donor privacy. We think that it's no one's business who you or organization you decide to donate your money to. That's someone's business but yours. I mean, there's so much transparency that one needs. That is not one of them. That is your business, and we believe that you should have the right to donate who and to where you want to donate without anyone knowing. I'll be available for any questions if you can reach me. I was given a phone call today, and I had only about an hour to prepare for this evening. So please forgive me for being so blunt, but nonetheless, if there's anything we can ever do, I'll be glad to give my contact information out. And we'd be glad to talk to anyone. If there's any information that I can get to you, I will certainly get it to you. Anything that is of interest that you need and want to learn. Thank you very much.